Second take. I just filmed the first take, but I wasn't liking how it was going. So basically, it is currently 5 a.m. in the morning, and I was debating filming this video, but I just ultimately decided to, film it anyways because I'm trying to be on my YouTube. Okay, I'm trying to grind, I'm trying to work hard, you know what I mean? Because consistency is something that I struggle with. Like, I'm not sure if y'all noticed, but like last year, I was like barely uploading. Like the last couple of years, like I've just really struggled with being consistent. But this year I'm really trying to change that. It's on my New Year's resolution, I think. It should be. But anyways, that's not the only reason why I was like considering doing this video. Um, Basically, I'm gonna be getting real vulnerable and talking about something that I've struggled with for, I'm pretty sure, like all of my life, damn near, and if not all, I would say like 80-90% of my life. It is something that affects me heavily when I get into certain mental states. And yeah, we're gonna be reading this off of, you know, where I write my feelings and stuff. So yeah, this is me coming clean. It's nothing crazy, I never committed a crime or anything. This is just me being very vulnerable, and I struggle a lot with being vulnerable. Like, I don't like opening up. I don't like talking about my feelings a lot. It's uncomfortable for me. I want to say I don't like it, but it's just uncomfortable. So, let's take a moment, to appreciate the fact that I'm even being as vulnerable, but let's get into it. Maladaptive daydreaming, an established mental an unestablished mental disorder that I have struggled with for the entirety of my life since I've gained conscious memory. Mainly occurs when my depression worsens or when I am unsatisfied with my current reality. It can consume you/me, going as far as spending hours, eventually wasting an entire day in my alternate reality. A reality where I am free to do as I please. In this reality, anxiety, depression, and trauma don't exist. In this reality, instead of being poor, I'm rich. I'm sorry, I be cracking up when I call myself poor, y'all. Keep in mind, I'm not like dirt poor. I'm just like, look, I'm not rich, so listen. I'm poor with the R. I could at least afford the R. Let's just say that. Wait, where was I? I have the support of many others, and my goals are limitless. You can see why it's addictive. Who would want to face the real world when I can create my own world and experience true happiness? At times, I become so engulfed in my daydreams that I begin to neglect my personal life, too caught up in the fantasy of it all, leading to procrastination, which I currently struggle with. Yeah, this is not the sole cause of my procrastination. Like, I'm already like, I don't know. I already procrastinate a lot, but this definitely does not help. It makes it like 10 times worse. Um, a daydream may sound harmless upon first notice, but it soon becomes self-destructive when an individual becomes consumed by it. Some methods I use to avoid daydreaming sessions is avoiding triggers such as music, etc., and picking up a healthy habit. Unfortunately, maladaptive daydreaming is not an official diagnosis, but hopefully this helped you see why it should be. So, yeah, that was my little spiel. If y'all don't know, there's no way I can be diagnosed with it. Like, I don't want to hear nobody, oh, you professional. It's not even an official, like, it's not in the DSM-5. Like, it's not an official mental disorder, but it should be. It is something that's been trending a lot the past like 3 years. And a lot of people confuse, like, regular daydreaming with maladaptive meaning it's consuming you, like it is taking up your time. Like, there are times where I will spend 10 plus hours daydreaming. Like, that is what makes it maladaptive, when it starts to affect my personal life. Now, I don't want anybody to think that I'm doing this all the time. This really only occurs, like, my maladaptive daydreaming gets worse when I am unsatisfied with life. Like right now. Um Life is not going how I want it to, but guaranteed, like earlier last year when I was living my best life, I was barely daydreaming at all. Like, I didn't daydream at all. Like, it slowly but surely went away. So I mean, I don't know if you could say there's a cure, but there is definitely like a fix to it. It is being very active in your life. When you start to instead of living life, you start living life through your daydreams. That's when you start neglecting your personal life, and it's really unhealthy. Like people, I think a lot of people really, which is why it's not a true mental disorder yet. A lot of people truly underestimate how detrimental this disorder is because of the word daydream. It's not just about daydreaming, it's maladaptive. Like it's, yo, I'm talking about spending, and I know y'all probably thinking how exactly, like, and it's a trigger too. Like it's not happening all the time. Like sometimes I could just be watching a movie and all of a sudden, I'm in a daydream. Um, but I've been getting better at dealing with it. I can definitely say the worst it's ever been was like 2018 when we were quarantined and I was depressed. Like, let me tell you something. I'm an introvert slash extrovert. I'm an omnivert. I need my social. I need my social just as much as I need my isolation. And when we were in quarantine, child, I was so depressed. I was so depressed, making it even worse. I would spend damn near a whole day. Like, that's how bad it got. Like, and I don't ever want to go back to that point in my life. I'm not even joking with you guys. I'm talking sun up to sun down. I am not joking. Yes, I know y'all probably thinking, how exactly? Sun up to sun down, y'all, in a daydream. It is really, really bad. I don't even want to talk about some of the other stuff. Like nothing crazy. Like it's not nothing crazy, but it's just neglecting myself and neglecting, this reality to be in my alternate reality because I don't want to face this reality. Like, ugh, child, but it's getting better and better as the days go by. Like I'm learning how to deal with it. It's not as bad as it used to be, thank God. But I do have these slips where I get depressed and I don't like my life and I go back to it. But yeah. So if y'all don't know, I'm like trying to be a psychologist or whatever. I major in psychology and I already took all the psychology classes. Like, child, let me tell you something. AP psychology, best thing I ever took. I learned so much in that class, more than I learned in my college class. And definitely I want to advocate for it to become a real mental disorder. Like it's just because don't think just because you hear the word daydream, don't let the word fool you. It is really really horrible. Um but yeah, this was my like more vulnerable moments. I've been very vulnerable, like, and it's actually kind of scaring me because I've been thinking about like coming clean, not coming clean, but I've been thinking about expanding my YouTube and just sharing it with people in my personal life. If y'all don't know, I keep this shit private. Unless if you watching this and you know me in real life, no, you don't. Okay, no, you don't. And stop watching me until I come out. But I've been really thinking about coming out and just living in my truth because I don't like holding my tongue back. I don't like hiding this part of me. Like I come on here to share my real thoughts. So it's like, wait, what does this have to do with maladaptive daydreaming? Y'all I'm just yapping at the mouth. But no, let me continue. What does this have to do with maladaptive daydreaming? Child, anyways, I was thinking about it, but then oh yeah, my vulnerability, me being vulnerable. I was thinking about it, but then I don't know, like, I don't know. I will do it. Like within the next 2 years, trust and believe, like, and then I'll be making a video about that too. I'll be making a video about that too. Me coming clean. But yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. I'll be reading a lot more. Like I just be writing. So okay, I have a spiritual, diary on on YouTube. If you look at my old videos, you see I have a whole series. Like I post diary entry update after diary entry update, and this is like the physical copy, just me logging in my thoughts, topics that have to do with my personal life and how certain things affect me and all of that. So, yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. And if you are also struggling with this, just know you're not alone. If you've never heard of it, please don't like think that this is not harmful just because I said the word daydream. It is really bad. Like it gets really bad. Like I said, 2018, bitch, I was barely there. I was going somewhere else. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a good day. Comment down below what you thought, all of that, like the video, whatever. Bye.